Hey guys, welcome back to the Tales from the Far Territory. There's been an update since the last time we were here, but all that update does, as far as I'm aware, is add the tail to Interloper. And I do not plan on playing this in Interloper. It's not necessarily hard so far. I mean, it can be, I imagine. But just the idea of walking around during an aurora at night on Interloper just to find, like, minuscule loot doesn't sound that good to me. So it's the beginning of the day. We're not very tired. The weather's not good. It's not awful, though. Oh wow, we have so much stuff. Just want to go for a quick... oh, wow. Yeah, okay. I see why... Yeah, I totally missed this in my Interloper world, I think. But yeah, there's tons of stuff here. I don't really think I need the firewood. Not really. Maybe like one piece of cedar. And... how's this hacksaw compare? We'll just drop whichever was lower. I don't think I need the tools. Do I? Not in this game. In my Interloper game, I do. I've been doing a lot of programming recently. If you're interested in that kind of thing, I kind of will make some videos every now and then covering it. A wolf. But it can be addicting sometimes. I need the metal too. Did I never come in here? Guess I didn't. I feel like every time I load up one of these worlds in an update, the loot respawns. Like, I searched these, but I just didn't pick up this loot that was on the ground. I mean, maybe that makes sense, but... seems weird. Wait, we're actually warming up in here. Sort of. I'd still like to pass this time. So, what was our plan? We're going back to Forlorn Muskeg, of course. And I don't know how I'm going to get a battery there. I kind of had the idea of going through Mystery Lake. But I also don't even know that I need a battery there. We do have to go to Pleasant Valley. Okay. I'd probably should just... I guess I'll just leave, go back to Forlorn Muskeg, and then figure out what I need to do from there, just keep moving. Rather than plan ahead. This isn't... if this were Interloper, I would, like, have to plan ahead. But I think, no matter what happens, it will be okay. Mostly just want it to be kind of interesting. Oh, we have a ton of food. That's a lot of calories. I guess I'll hold on to it. I'll eat the things that are less good for calories. Okay. Did the wind stop? It's hard to tell. Maybe I'll go back in, sleep for an hour or two. Just maximize our stamina since we're going down a rope anyway. Or going down 2 ropes, actually. Shouldn't be that big of a deal, but it's just good to plan. We're gonna have to leave a lot of stuff behind. We're really heavy. That's okay. Yeah, now we're not even cold. Okay. Let's take a look by our weight. It's mostly fuel. I think I'd rather take that one, just the small one, leave the huge one. Don't need that much fuel. Okay, my lantern. It's topped up. I'd like to keep the extra parts because we're actually going to need those. Do I really... Hacksaw's a smart idea because we do need scrap metal to repair the transmitter, so it's probably best I hold on to it. Half a kilogram of rifle ammo. I'll hold on to it because guns are fun, so... Never know. Whoa. Am I wearing all of this? Wow. Right, I dropped the boots for the shoes just because it's kind of overall better for me. Those don't weigh anything, so it's not even worth really dropping. Coal. Well, what I'll do... I'll just pick this stuff up. Walk it over, and then we can decide when we get there. We'll be able to eat and drink a little. Maybe I should use some of my revolver ammo. 69 though? I can't use any of that. It does weigh a lot, and I'm not really using the gun. I'm just having it because I like the idea of having it. I think if I shoot a wolf, it might attack me. I mean... Gotta make this interesting, right? I'm literally... That guy's scared. There's no reason for this. Whoa, oh my god. I don't I don't think that's supposed to be there, developers. Well, he's not gonna last long. What's the chance of me hitting a rabbit with this from this far? No. Well, that will drop some of our weight. Not much. But if I'm gonna carry it, I may as well have a little bit of fun with it. Especially since I won't ever get to use it in my interloper game. Oh, I also have those too. I'll keep the one stone on me. Okay, so now we're gonna have to decide. We're gonna have to fill up our water and food. There's a lot of that we can leave behind. Or I could just drop down. It's probably not a good idea. Now, in terms of food, I don't actually, like, have it off the top of my head what's best. Clearly, the peanut butter is a really good food source, just because of the calorie density of it. Same thing with the maple syrup and the condensed milk. So I'd probably rather just eat some of the meat and then leave it. I'll eat the rest of this. It is a shame having to leave it, but it's just the nature of this. Leave the meat. I'll definitely leave, like, the chips, which aren't that good. This is okay, I think. Not really, by comparison. So I'll drop that, and I guess we'll drop that too. Okay, that's a good start. Now we have to drop like 2 liters of water, maybe 2.5. Do I have teas? I have like 2 teas. I should probably... Yeah, let me drink and then drop it. Honestly, I might just keep what I have, though. Yeah. And now if there's anything else we can drop, it's probably sticks. I don't need the firewood. I, like, don't need any real firewood. I'd rather take the coal, because we can always get more sticks. Alright. And... yeah, that's probably just fine. I remember leaving stuff at the bottom of one of these ropes. I don't know if it will still be here or not. really wonder how I wonder how I'm gonna get a battery in Forlorn Muskeg. Full cave, I don't really care about. I'm sure I've gone in there before. I guess I should check if I left anything. Just firewood. Okay, continue going down. There's all the stuff I left. New, okay. Oh, that's totally usable.
Much more.
It's definitely usable. May as well take it. We're not that heavy. Alright. Then we can head back. There's a carcass over there. I don't really... Those bones? That's interesting. I'm gonna check that out. Look like a rib cage. Oh, please tell me that's what they're trying to tell us with this. Oh, it was a car? I guess I saw whatever's behind it and thought that was like bones. I thought it was gonna say like a bear ran off of that and died. That would have been epic. Can't even reach that. I don't... I should probably take it.
That'll come in handy.
Leave both of those. Maybe if I sit over here. Alright. Can I glitch up here? Oh, you can actually just walk up here. Cool. Dead deer. I don't really need it. How much time is it gonna take me? 19 minutes for even more food that I don't need. I really just don't need it. My instincts really want me to keep it, but... wonder what's over there. But I'd rather just head back. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if I've seen that before, but... Looks like one of them... Like a moose markings can appear on the birch trees as well. That's interesting. I assume it's just like a texture that goes on top of the tree, which seems to be confirmed by that straight line. And then it would just pick at random a tree in the area or something. That's cool. I think in the future... Look how huge this area looks. I think in the future I really want to do some of the challenges in the Long Dark and make videos about those. Because I haven't really attempted many of them. I've attempted like the Hunted Part 1. And I think it would be fun to sort of cover them. Because it would be partly a guide for people who haven't done it, just to kind of see how somebody goes about it. Plus, it's new because I haven't really experienced those challenges much. So it'd probably be interesting. So, like, this isn't the same area we were looking down on from the plane crash, right? Like, in terms of the map, no, because, right, we're over here. And the area that's up there is beyond the climbing area. I love, like, vast open areas like this. Even though this is, like, a small sort of area of this map, it's still kind of enormous. Almost the end of the day. No big deal. Look at all the deer. Yummy. That looks so cool. It's like if you had no idea where you are, it's like, oh, well, that looks like an interesting place to go. So does that, except for the, That's interesting. Every time there's, like, areas that are closed off like that, really makes me wonder, like, where it's supposed to connect to. I mean, I've played this game long enough to remember in Mystery Lake when the like rail area that you take to get to Forlorn Muskeg. I remember when that was just a tunnel that just ended. And then they were like, yeah, we're adding a region this way. It's like, whoa. It's always cool when you find something like that before they add a new region to it, and you're like, oh, that makes so much sense conceptually. The wolves don't seem to care that we smell. Okay, let's go. Now we have no idea where this transmitter is. We did find one of the radio towers, and it wasn't there, so I'm guessing it's going to be by one of them. There's a handful of, like, radio towers in Forlorn Muskeg. Okay, so we came up here, like, through the cave area, and we can kind of go back. But I think I'll just sort of head off this way, since it's kind of new. Some of those stumps in the distance look really weird. Oh, a climbing spot? We did find a rope somewhere. Hello, Rebby. Bang. Seems like overkill to use a revolver on a rabbit, but I guess it works. Okay, we have good visibility. Yeah, we would ideally climb down there. There's the rail line. I don't precisely remember the locations of all the transmitters, but basically on the edges. I don't think there's one up here. I think actually it would have been easier if I had went the other direction, but I think that's okay. Because if I remember from episode 2, you kind of just keep going around the edge and you keep running into them. That's cute. Little hidey hole. We're gonna need a place to sleep, of course, at some point. Ah, got bodied by that doe. So many of them. So this is the... Is this the broken railroad side? I think by the train cars it is. I think these train cars are on that side. And then this is the Mystery Lake side, which puts the forge that way, I think. Don't fully remember. What, a deer take down a... Did a wolf take down a deer over there? Not like a new sound effect, because they have added some newer sound effects for the deer since they added the does. But I think if I kind of just head back... So there's that transmitter tower that we know there's nothing at. I'm pretty sure. It'd be funny if it is there and I just walk all the way around the map looking for it. Sometimes if you get an aurora, that can make it easier to find because, of course, it's clear weather. Plus, it will light up in the dark. Just like the transmitters will. So I think I have to go back up there. I probably could have just gone through the cave, it's okay. Because if I remember, when you go that way, it doesn't really... I think you have to go from top down. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different map, but it'll be safer if I just go up first time. Windy? And then if I just kind of head off in this direction, I should find another one. Even if I do find a battery, if the battery isn't, like, next to it, I'm, like, so screwed. I'm really hoping the developers are nice and on a difficulty this easy, they put a battery next to it. But who knows? Imagine on Interloper you have to carry a battery from, like... Again, I feel like there are cars in Mystery Lake, but I don't know where they would be because there's, like, no roads. So I don't understand where you'd find them. The nearest cars would then be... Presuming there aren't any in Mystery Lake, the nearest would probably be either Coastal Highway or Milton. And that's kind of a nightmare. I don't know if there would be any in Broken Railroad either. I can't think of, like, roads there. But there's always vehicles, right? Like, so many maps you find vehicles. Like, there's certainly trucks in Broken Railroad. In certain spots, I think. I don't know why it's so hard to remember. Okay, so let me just be safe. Be very safe. There is no transmitter here other than the shortwave tower. There is no little one.
This'll come in handy.
Okay. Now, if we keep going that way, we'll probably find another. Not the best visibility, but that's okay. Oh, that's a laptop. I'm pretty sure that confused me last time I saw it too. What the heck? Is that grass? But it's... Wait, what? The position is relative to where I look? Why? Noah... Does normal grass behave that way? And it's just... Wait. Is that how that works? Oh my god, it is. I never noticed that. I'm never gonna not notice that now. It always just faces... What? That's always been the case? That's so obvious. But it looks so good when you're not paying attention to it. Oh my god. That's crazy. How have I never noticed that? Look how obvious that is. We are kind of slow. But I think it's okay. I can probably eat some of the food and drop the weight. Probably should eat the dog food first. Mostly the meat, but that's okay. Drop the can. That will be a tiny bit faster. Oh, oh. Sure. Of course there's stuff over here. We just don't see the next one. So I think I'll just head down without dying. Anything but my ankles. Okay. There should be some others on the other side as well. We'll have to look for potentially. Otherwise, it's like somewhere over there. Is a cave? Well, we might sleep here. We are kind of tired and heavy. If we sleep here, we can cook the meat. And, of course, regain our stamina. I love this music. I'm still amazed by the grass. I don't understand how, like, it's so obvious when you're looking straight at it, but otherwise you never notice it. Is it the same with the... It's the same with the tall grass, too. But, like, you just don't notice it. It's so good. And it's such a smart way of doing it, because you just have a flat texture that rotates, instead of having to have textures from every area. Wow. That's great. Doesn't really matter. This is... Maybe I'll use the wood match first. How many accelerants? Only 2. Incredible. It's kind of wild how games can be so complex that even when you play them for years, there's still things to learn, especially like a game like Civ, like Civilization. That's a game where you can play it for like thousands of hours and still not know every mechanic. Do I have a cooking pot in this run? I do. I'll use that to cook these, make it a bit faster. Eat just a little bit of that. Now, I would like some water. Can I? No. Oh, you can move the whole thing. That's cool. I want to move the meat out of the pot and then cook water, but I guess I can't do that. Is that it? Is there nothing else for me to craft? Okay. 7 of these. I guess while I'm here, may as well. A little bit of fuel. Actually, a good amount of fuel. Can I can't clean that, so... Can I not keep preparing these? I don't like that it's only in this section. I hope that as they add more food recipes, they add like a food tab. And that would include these as well. That'd be very nice. I think like 20 minutes.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Well, clearly it's good that we stopped in the cave. Just like a leader. We have 10 more minutes. Alright. We're still gonna cook some water. Don't really have anything else to cook except maybe teas, but I don't really care about those. $15 minutes. So this turns it into a large portion, which I will end up doing. $22 minutes. And I'll make a large portion. I'll make 2 of them. We have a little bit of time left on the fire. I'm just gonna keep doing this, I think. That's 2 more cooked. So now if we look at the inventory for this, we have a nice large portion here in these. And then if we decide to cook those, hopefully it won't take up as much space here. 17 minutes. I don't think we really need that. I'm just going to sleep. I didn't drink, that's okay. Immediately dies, that'd be kind of funny. Drop some of the weight in food and then drink. And we drink so much less because our total like water needs are so much less than other difficulties. So even if we drink a full bar, it's not even like a full liter. 7 coal. I barely even used the coal. Yeah. This is ridiculous. It's probably better. It's almost time. I guess there's not really much. Ooh, I guess if it's not, it's probably too dark. Oh, okay. $47.74. May as well pass time. We also get rid of some cloth in our inventory, which is good. I don't know if we can really head out now. I'd like to, but if it's a little snowy and dark. So into wind shelter, it's 2 degrees.
If I can drop any of this gear.
Wait, no, we're still in wind protection. -2. Other than the fact that I can't see, it's really not too bad. It's not too bad at all. A lot more mushrooms and things. It's probably okay. I guess we just keep moving. Does this... I wonder how the snow particles work. You can see a lot more when you look this way than this way because of the direction it's coming. So I imagine these particles work just like you would expect snow to. Like, it's things like this I never even think about in this game. I never think about how they, like, render stuff. Little Karn. Whoops. It won't help that much. But we have so much fuel. Okay, it's almost morning. Hard to know if I can even, like, get up this area. If I should even be trying. I don't think so. Guess I should just keep heading this way. And then when we hit the wall, we'll just cross and go to the other side. Somewhere. Imagine they didn't put it by any of the shortwave towers. It's just like in the middle of the train tracks somewhere. I'm gonna get sprayed. I think we just have to keep going down. I'd appreciate if the weather cleared up. Haven't seen any animals in a little while. Starting to warm up again. But not in like the I'm about to die kind of warming up again. Just in like the sun is coming up kind of way. Okay, what am I looking at over here? Power lines? Oh, I didn't even notice that we started turning. It just like funnels you into here. I feel like I missed one, but maybe the others are on the other side. I don't remember. We're gonna get over there and look across and say like, oh, that's where it was. I feel like this is gonna end up being harder. Because I imagine like the one in Pleasant Valley must be at Signal Hill, right? Almost certainly it's going to be there. And then that's it. We will have the two sort of mysterious signals that accompany them. But other than that, which will give us the bunkers, would be very interesting to see. Watch the transmitter be at, like, the farmhouse for no reason. There's only so many places it can be on this map. It's either, like, along the train tracks, by a transmitter, or in one of the, like, 3 buildings. So I'm sure I'll find it eventually.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
Look at the silhouette, the backdrop. It's so cool. There's worse things than wandering around aimlessly. Although I suppose I'm not wandering aimlessly if I have an aim. Can the snow, like, go away? I guess that's... Oh, God. That's one of the issues with weather that doesn't change frequently. Even though it means you're less likely to get blizzards or whatever, it also means when you have a weather like this, it just kind of stays. Why would they make the edge ice thin? That's so annoying. It's also, like, less realistic. Like, is that thin ice down there? Am I gonna fall in if I touch it? Okay, we're kind of in, like, a new corner. Get rid of this vignette. Is it over here that there's, like, the area that you go up to? There's, like, hidden stuff sometimes. I don't remember if there'd be a transmitter there or not, but maybe it's worth going up there. I'm sure it's going to be by one of the shortwave towers, but you never know. While we're here. For all I know, there is a shortwave tower over here. I don't remember. Oh, look at that. Where's that go? Okay, I don't see it yet, if it is here. I see it, I think. Now, please, developers, this is such a horrible location. At least it's near Mystery Lake. Tell me there's a battery over here. Tell me there's either a battery or it doesn't need one. Tell me there's a battery in this backpack.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Are those gonna... Those will end up being better if I repair them, so I guess I'll hold on to it. There's a deer here. Supply bin, there might be. A little bit of wood.
Too heavy.
God. At least I can drop these parts off even if I have to come back. Please, developers, do not make me go take a
Wonder if the
battery.
owner's around.
Oh, thank God. Now, I would not rely on that. There is, like, no way that that is still there on a harder difficulty. Maybe they would be nice enough to always have it there, but imagine if it didn't and you had to go find one.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Okay. Turn this on. Everything is fixed. Bleak Inlet. That's where the hidden one is for us. Did they say that in the very beginning? Where's the... It would be under... I always struggle finding these. It would be under the notes, right? This one. They did say Bleak Inlet. Cool, I haven't spent much time in Bleak Inlet either. I've spent a tiny bit of time. So this will still be pretty new for me. But first, well, I say first. We will need an aurora at some point up here. And we don't have to be up here when it happens since I turned it on. It's just going to take us somewhere on this map. Do I want the food? It'd probably be smart to take. Just have it with us, extra food. I'll eat this, and then I'll drink. Okay, so the way to get to Bleak Inlet.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Well, I know you can go through Forlorn Muskeg, right? You can go through the ravine, or you go through Forlorn Muskeg, and you go through Forlorn Muskeg on this side, I believe. It's Forlorn Muskeg, you have access to 4 places. You have access to Mystery Lake, Milton, Broken Railroad, and Bleak Inlet. I'm very confident that Bleak Inlet connects to this region, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's try and find, like, a place to hunker down. And we'll have to find the way to get there. As well. But now that we have... Oh, the relief of finding that battery. I don't know what I would... Okay, if there weren't a battery... What I would have done... I probably would have dumped most of my items and clothes and just sprinted my way to, like, Mystery Lake to get a battery or something. I pray the developers had better. Even on Interloper, every single game, you better find that battery in that spot. Because making players carry 15-kilogram batteries up here. What would you need? You would need well-fed. You would need the backpack from Ash Canyon. And you'd probably also need, like, a moose hide satchel. You'd need, like, every single carrying item. Is there anything up here? No? I don't know precisely where the the transition region is, but I'm sure it's somewhere along this western, I guess southern wall. Maybe it's closer to the forge, I don't know. I'll just walk this way and keep looking. That seems like a weird direction to run if you're afraid of me, doesn't it? You'd think you would run directly away. But still, we're making progress, and that's good. And it did occur to me, I don't want to necessarily rush through this series, but there will be more content added in a few weeks. So it would be nice if I could manage to span out this series. I don't know. I wanna, first priority is to finish the series before the new content, hopefully. And the second thing would be, if that happens, to like fully sort of span the time so that there isn't like a gap in uploads. That would also be nice, but I'm not going to force that to happen. It'd be nice if that did, but I need to focus on finishing Signal Void before the next part comes out, hopefully. Assuming the next part adds more Tales content and it isn't just like, we added this mob, we added the cougar, we added the sled thing. I wonder... I wonder. I'm just thinking about the transmitter when we find the hidden cache that's going to be here. Like, most of this region is ice. I hope that they programmed it to be smart enough that it only comes up in snow. Because imagine just like you're in the middle of thin ice and it's like, yep, there it is. Is this a cave or is this a transition cave? Because I have no idea. Got even more meat. Look at the coal. Really? Yeah, every transition cave is like this, isn't it? Less like filled with coal that you just can't access. Yeah, so things are... Oh. Huh. That's a helicopter. That is new. It almost is like they wanted you to come through Bleak Inlet, and then you'd walk out here and you'd see like the crashed helicopter up there, and the transmitter. Because they have been putting things pretty close together. I guess I will head back up there at some point. Well, we need an aurora. Oh, it's not even like the end of the day. I'll grab this meat, whether I need it or not.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
I'm really interested in that helicopter. So it's not the end of the day yet, but it is the end of the episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed. We're making progress. We found the transmitter. I guess that's, yeah, just the word they'd use, transmitter. And we repaired it in Forlorn Muskeg. I guess in the next episode, we're heading to Bleak Inlet, and we're going to try and find the bunker that's almost certainly there. And then we'll have to come back here. I want to explore the helicopter, and we'll have to find whatever hidden cache is here for us. But yeah, look at that. We're almost halfway through. So I'll see you guys in the next episode.